Blessed and highly favored. I am doing blessed and highly favored. And I really missed y'all. I had my granddaughter yesterday and was connecting with my daughter as well. So I did not have a chance to go ahead and put out like an inspirational quote yesterday or upload. So my deepest apologies. But self care is self care. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up, tell me about your empathy, uplifting to you, informative, give you good vibes, good inspiration, or good information you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times, need spiritual guidance as well as confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes. Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. The music I'm listening to in the background is called Eliminate Toxins. Music for healing, purpose, remove infections, and super detoxation. And I will go ahead and post that link in the description box below. I should have got this the other day when I really truly needed it, but I forgot this was uploaded just earlier today by Good Vibes Binaural Beats channel. And my video today is Twin Flame 101 Heyoka's Rapid Ascension that intensifies your gift and absorbs others' energy. Protect yourself. There is so much different changes that we're going through right now with all the different moon phases, as well as different portals are starting to open and different dimensions are being heightened. And it is like to the point where your gifts are intensifying in more ways than one. Veils are being snatched off, as well as throughout layers as well. And when you're going through that deep embrace of basically being open towards your energy as that are being switched back on, is taking you through some really in-depth shifts right now, to where anybody who comes around you that is going through either sicknesses, or their energy is either very high or very low, if they're carrying a lot of heavy emotions, you will have to really protect yourself, especially going through these transitions. It does crazy things to your bodies. Like I was telling y'all the other day, a lot of our past lives are merging together and being placed back in our bodies to be able to help us with the unfinished business. There's things that, knowledge and teachings that carried on from prior lives that needs to go ahead and be placed in that puzzle of your life as it goes into transition, and as well as you're raising your consciousness and all these different other attributes that we're constantly going through. So you have to really put like a protective bubble around you. Make sure you can visualize a hole from the top to the bottom, all these different things, so you can let the energy fluctuate, flow through and everything like that. They don't want you to go ahead and block everything off, because some of the energies can be needed for you to go while you're going through your transition. They don't want you to block everything off, because there's a lot of things you have to feel for everything to go into motion. It's like as the wheels are turning, and it can really do um deep changes towards you. It's like yesterday, my daughter is going through a lot as well, and that's my oldest daughter, and she tends to hold in a lot of things, and I told her it's not healthy to do, but I do that as well. So I'm just learning to release a lot of things. Things you cannot be able to change is kind of hard when you're dealing with your human experience. It's kind of hard for you not to stress, because even though we go through changes of life, where we have our ups, we have our downs, we worry about things from the unknown. Are we going to have enough to make it through? Am I going to have any good things come my way anytime soon? Even though you're getting signs that things are changing for you, but you also have to be able to hold that faith. And I have to tell myself this a lot. I woke up this morning and I was on Jay Sheedy's Facebook motivational page, and I love getting those posts. That's where a lot of them I get from right now that I post, for y'all, because we all going through things, we're in our next chapter, but there's still some changes that we got to go through. There's more stuff we got to learn about ourselves as well as our surroundings. They want everything to be leveled out and balanced because, we had to go through the sicknesses. We have to go through the as well as the ascension and dark night of the soul. Anything you're still healing from, those things will come back up to the surface because it's unleashing all the toxins, all the negativity, all the the vengeful thoughts that we might carry along the way that needs to be healed and let go of. Things coming to terms. They don't want you to ignore it, but they want you to be able to face it, come to terms, and move on. It's not healthy for us to hold on to those things, even though we do, because if you've been dealing with it for a long time, we hold on to our trauma like a security blanket, to something that keeps us like wanting wanting something to be able to happen towards that effect of why that was placed there in the first place. And it's hard to do that. I've done it. I still struggle with a lot of things, and things are coming up to the surface to where I get pissed at times, especially when it has something to do with my family and stuff like that, because there's so many things being said. And a lot of that is testing me, as well as, the devil's trying to put something in my way for me to be distracted. So it's just a lot of things that are testing my strength as well as my power to overcome obstacles. And, we're all healing. I'm definitely healing. I'm glad I went through that spiritual flu, even though I'm still healing from it, but I'm getting my voice back. I'm so glad about that. Being able to heal on different ways. I just woke up crying because I heard my grandmother off of my dad's side, as well as her twin sister, and they were sending me so much support, and that brought me so many emotions. Like, I was talking to a sister from another mister that I'm like very strongly attached to, and I was just like, I was telling her, I was so overwhelmed because I'm just hearing them like carry conversations, and it's just like I've known they've been there for a long time, because at first I wasn't able to put the voice with the face. But now it's like the more I'm being open towards that, I'm starting to see them. And it is like it brought your side of the unknown for your biological counterparts and stuff like that. It brought a lot of emotion, especially when it came to my aunt, because I stayed in contact with my aunt and didn't really know, how she fit in my life. Because, there were so many people I called my aunt growing up that, that was real close to my family and stuff like that. But then to find out, it was my grandmother's twin sister and all that stuff. I hear them a lot because I don't know. I was talking to my soul sister a few days ago, and she asked me, who's anime or anime, and I was like, oh my god, that's my aunt, and she was very strong spirited woman, and it was a beautiful thing for me to be able to get in contact. But I mean, tears just started flowing. Like, she was just like, girl, you don't know how blessed you are to be able to have that. But also, I don't want to get in touch with, I don't want to get too far into that, because that's going to be on another content of that I got to talk about. But, all these different things are occurring in our lives to where it's like our pores are open to the spiritual realm. So there is so much energy we're absorbing as we're going into things on rising above a lot. So it's just like you have to be very, very careful. Like I was telling y'all the other day, you can't really touch everything. You can't really touch everybody, especially if you're a friendly like person. There's some people that love to hug or, touch you and stuff like that. You can't be touched like that, especially if their vibes are really off. Because it was like with my daughter when she came in yesterday. I'm like, girl, what is going on with you? Because being around you is giving me a headache. And I wasn't trying to say it to be around you, but it was like her energy was so heavy that it was starting to, give me a headache. And it was just like, it made me just want to jump and run out of my skin. And she was like, well, mom, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff as usual. And, I was just telling her, hey, we can talk about this, if you have somebody you can really trust with, your thoughts and stuff like that, it's very healthy for you to go ahead and not hold on to those things, because we tend to hold on a lot of things, and it's really not healthy to do. I've been to that point where, Like I had to tell my sister from another mister. She's like, "Girl, you're being distant with me," and it's not like I'm trying to do that on purpose. But anybody, not everybody, but there was some people that when they tend to find out my whole story, who I'm connected to, whose daughter I am, people tend to get very, you know, very sensitive about like that and be like, I don't want to hear you talk about this and this and this and that. So it's kind of hard for me to have somebody in my life to where I'm communicating with them like that and they're staying genuine with me. So I told her, you have to understand, I'm very, I don't have any friends here. You're the first person I've actually connected with that's here that's other than my children or anything like that. And I stayed in contact with them because a lot of people wanted to hold on to me in a friendship, but was very verbally and emotionally abusive, but wanted to stay in contact with me just because of who my family was. Or they wanted to bring, trouble my way of just who it is. So it's just like when somebody's actually there for me, supporting me emotionally and mentally and spiritually, I was not used to that. So, I told her, just give me time, she was like, because you said you were going to call me and didn't call me. And I was just like, you have to really understand I'm not used to that, because a lot of times I keep my thoughts to myself just because of the situations that has been continually to happen to me. And I'm blessed for the people that has done that to me because it allowed me to really know how people are in this world. You can experience good ones as well as bad ones, and I don't regret any one. There's people I do stay in contact with me that are knowing about my situation and, you know, um, have been there for me, and I do appreciate that. And it's just, there's a lot of things that we're going through that you have to really prepare yourself for. You're going to start seeing a lot more things since layers are coming off. You're going to see things very intensely. It's like a lot of times, if I'm around strong, lights, especially like in stores, are very sensitive for me because I can hear the power surge into them. Or, you can see auras around a lot of different things or things shape shifting in front of you. And it can seem kind of weird, if you're not used to all those things. But I'm very grateful that, I have that gift to where I can be open with my experiences that I went through because it allows people to know, hey, if they're going through it too, oh, this is the reason why. Or I'm so happy to know that I'm not alone. I get so many messages like that, on to we're almost close to 1,530 subscribers, which is truly a blessing. And, me being open and be able to do these videos, I always used to ask the universe, why y'all got me so stuck on this Heyoka situation? Because y'all never did that before. But I guess I had to go down my journey a lot more. I had to learn a lot more. There's things that that comes to my mind and I go ahead and do research and stuff about them. That's why a lot of times I hate reading stuff off to you, but if I want to make sure I don't forget anything, I want to be able to leave everything there to the open where okay, this is the reason why I'm going through these situations. And these are the characteristics and the symptoms that follows behind the things they're doing. So it gives my comfort to know, oh, okay, I'm not losing my damn mind. There's other people out here like me. I'm not crazy, even though some people, if they're not spiritually awakened, they're not gonna understand. Not open like that because they have different possibilities when it comes to dimensions and spiritual realm and all these different things, which is truly a blessing. So I'm just glad I had that downtime because a lot of times I have to. There's a lot of times people been with me like I'm having problems with my phone where I got to physically turn it off just for it to charge. My phone is just like messed up because I don't, all my energy's going through it. Plus, I done dropped it. All these different things is popping off, and I'm just like, this is too much. But allow yourself to protect yourself. If you have crystals and stuff like that, make sure you charge them daily after they're being used. Make sure you cleanse them daily. If you have jobs and stuff like that, or you're out to the point where you're dealing with a lot of different individuals, we tend to carry those things home with us. So it's good to have like essential oil baths or lavender Epsom salt. Even if you're a man, that might sound, like, oh my God, I don't want to be smelling feminine and stuff like that. But it's very good for your toxins as well as your purifying everything. All the negativity goes down the drain. So if you're able to do those things, those are technically what you have to look for. We're all just going through some different things. Like right now, my energy just cut off my music. Allow yourself to be able to do that for yourself. uh, protect yourself as best as you can. Say a prayer if you need to. Google different prayers that you can use to protect your energy, as well as you're going through transitions, so you're going to go through a lot of different emotions, whether it's angry, confused, sadness, very emotional, grateful. All these different things are going on towards you as well, and your creativity, on whatever your gifts are, they tend to be broadening and strengthening your creativity on whatever gifts you carry. There's a lot of times I write poems towards myself, or I, metaphysically or, telepathically talk to my dad, and I'm more, being articulated through those different things, which I'm truly blessed for as well. So whatever you're going through, know that trust the process as well. So I will see y'all in my next video. Let me go ahead and give a post notification shout out, especially to the new subscribers. I would love to give a post notification shout out, and please forgive me if I did not pronounce your name right. Is Bade uh, James, much love to you. I apologize if I didn't pronounce your name right. I'm trying to my best of my abilities to pronounce your name right. So much love to you. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much for the support and dropping comments. Please drop comments and let me know if this resonates with you, as well as you can understand this and you're appreciating whatever. Let me know so I can give you a post notification shout out. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, much love to you and welcome. Good to have you here. We're adding towards our soul family, which is beautifully connected and strategically orchestrated and beautifully designed, which I'm truly grateful for. So give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Know that you are blessed and highly favored and forever loved. And I pray that everything that you are working hard towards comes in your life and adds on 10 times fold. And make sure you give out love, light, and prosperity, as well as, beautiful blessings and vibes towards other people. You never know. Your kind words and your vibes can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace and be wild.